As the coronavirus dramatically impacts the nation, we've asked some fellow Americans to keep a daily diary of what they're going through. Joan Inman is an art historian. She's from Alabama. Rebekah Tchouta is a suburban Atlanta therapist. Rebekah's been offering free sessions to healthcare workers on the front lines. Christine Savoie is a Louisiana college student. She recently started a nonprofit to make face masks. Go, Christine. And Martin Gruse is an emergency room nurse. He's from Detroit. Here's a look at how they've all been holding up.
I have my scrubs on, mask, and my shield. Here we go.
I've got my children around me. We've got singing going on in the back, and my daughter is doing her Taekwondo class virtually.
I'm glad that I'm doing my part and that I can help others with it, especially since the CDC recommended that everyone who goes out in public wear a face mask. That leaves it to people like me who hand sew masks to produce these masks for everyone else.
I worked on the patio, which has become one of my new offices if the weather is nice. This is my very tired and overworked assistant, Thor. Also today, I took a very long nap, which has become the normal, which I love, but also is probably not the best habit.
I'm an ER nurse at the only level 1 trauma center in Detroit. I just worked the past 2 days. If you can see in my face, I'm tired. And the reason I'm tired is because myself and my friends, who are my co-workers, are taking care of some very sick people.
My daughter just walked in on me doing this and said that sometimes I feel like you care about your work more than me. That's tough. This whole situation has made things interesting.
So I am headed to the grocery store. It's kind of anxiety-inducing. Not just because of the virus, but because some people are really racist. And I was going to get into that now, but I think I'm going to wait.
I know the infection can live in your body for up to 2 weeks, so I feel like a ticking time bomb because, like, my dad falls into the high risk factor since he's over the age of 60. What if I were to accidentally pass it on to him? Because of that, I'm gonna limit going home to my parents.
And now we're doing a drive-by at my mom and dad's. How has this changed your day-to-day life?
Not too much. I never did anything before, and I'm doing even less now.
So, with Asian Americans being discriminated against right now, and it's very disheartening that people let their fear get the best of them and to allow themselves to be ugly to other people because they don't know how to handle what all of us are facing right now.
So right now I'm making my very first post on my new page called Sewing with Savoie, and I just hope it works.
Here are my kids playing some blocks together. Today's been a little harder than others. My 2.5-year-old is starting to get a little stir crazy.
Typically on a Wednesday, I'm off and I go to play hockey. Well, guess what? That ain't gonna happen. But it's good news to my dog Jasper because now he's got the morning with me. Jasper, up, 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 up. There we go, Mufasa.
My partner and I and Thor went to the park, which is probably the happiest I am during the day.
I woke up and the page that I started yesterday basically exploded. The people that are messaging me are like nurses, or they're the parents of nurses. Here are the masks.
Thank you
all that.
so much.
Yeah, and thank you for your donation with it. It means a lot.
I've lost my hours at my main job due to COVID-19, and I'm on my way to interview at another place and hopefully be able to pick up a few hours.
My partner, Mike, was laid off today. He had worked there for 12 years, so it was a huge blow today. Ironically, it also rained today, so didn't get a whole lot done. I was going to plant my beautiful lilies that I bought on Saturday, but was unable to do that.
Here we are at the local parish, and I can't wait till those doors open again.
I think that we're collectively suffering, and I think when we collectively start to experience the same thing, there is a certain kind of bond that happens. So yeah, we'll see where it goes from here.
Boy, Martin, Christine, Rebekah, and Joan, we thank you all for sharing those diaries. I think, Tony, it just shows again, the struggle is real. I don't care where you live, what you do, and how you do it. It's very difficult. And part of the problem, too, is that none of us know when this is going to end. At least if we knew there was an end and what that was, you can mentally prepare. But it's so hard, you can't even prepare.
Yeah, no, that piece beautifully put together, and a reminder for me that this virus is hitting the two places that people care about most, their health and their finances. If you don't have those in order, it's hard to pursue happiness in this world. And as we just saw, this virus, this pandemic is ripping through those two parts of people's lives, and it's a really scary thing, Anthony.
Yeah, and we heard people, talking about losing work, as we've been talking about in this show. So this is still coming at people. It's not just, we don't know how long it's going to last, but it's still coming at us in waves. It's really tough stuff.